Yo, what's up? I wanted to tap in real quick with y'all on that this topic about 50 Cent and T.I. And my thoughts on it, my opinion is I blame T.I. for all this. You know, because he know he know who 50 Cent is. I mean, we all know who 50 Cent is. 50 Cent is like a toxic female. Like you don't fuck with her. Like everybody know you don't fuck with toxic females. They can make your life totally miserable, a living hell. And that's basically the type of dude 50 Cent is. And like I said, I blame T.I. for the simple fact that, you know, if 50 Cent didn't put nothing in writing, if there wasn't no contract, fuck a verbal agreement, a contract. T.I. is a businessman. He know better than that. If you ain't got nothing on contract on paper, like something that you can show, something, tangible that you can feel, that you can hold 50 Cent to, whereas though if he backed out, he got a lawsuit or something else, then what is you doing? You shouldn't have been out, poking the bear. You know what I mean? You poked the bear and you got bit. Now you got hell to pay. You see what I'm saying? And that was stupid. That was really stupid of you to do because, you know, it wasn't smart. It wasn't a smart move to make on your part, being a businessman and you savvy and you got all the big intellectual words. But on this test right here, you failed miserably because you should have known better than picking with this toxic dude, whereas though you had nothing in writing and this dude ain't come out and say nothing. He's silent. He dead silent about this, but you the only verbal one about this. I don't care if you saw him on the street, and you know how it go with in Hollywood or in music. A handshake don't mean nothing. Just look at what happened with Cameron and J. Cole. Look how that went. You dig what I'm saying? But a handshake don't mean a damn thing. You got to get paper. You got to get it in writing on paper. You got to get a binding contract, and that's what you didn't have. So you shouldn't have moved forward with your, publicly going public with this versus attempt because you didn't have 50 Cent co-signing with you in public. Y'all should have both said, hey, okay, we're going to promote it after we sign this contract. Boom, we going in. Now you got binding contract. So I blame T.I. about this. Now, on the other hand, the whole situation where King got in the comment, you dig what I'm saying? And King, I don't blame King for what he said. I don't blame King for what he did. He got emotional. He's a child. He's going to do that. You know what I mean? Any child's going to get emotional about their mom. But what King got to understand is that 50 Cent didn't take these pictures. 50 Cent just reposted it. That was the old picture from when she went on tour with Escape. You see what I'm saying? That picture was old. That's an old picture. I seen that picture probably 2-3 years ago. So the only thing is 50 Cent just reposted on his page and it went viral. So you can't really get mad because it was already out there. It wasn't like something he created. It wasn't doctored up. If it wasn't done by 50 because I saw that picture some time ago. But I understand and I get it. King anger, I get it, But also, too, I don't get it with what King did bringing his mom into it. Like that woman is deceased. Let her rest in peace. Go at 50. Go at his son or go at the situation with his son. But I don't think that was cool with King bringing his mom into it. His mom is innocent. That woman has passed away. Like that's disrespecting the dead, and you don't do that. But that's what these young boys do today. They don't care about the dead. That's that whole smoking on, you know what I mean? That's what they do. But that's where I believe this whole thing went off the rails because it should have just stayed with T.I. and 50 Cent. And it didn't. And it got real toxic and it got real venomous, with a kid involved. Now, this dude is going off the rails and saying whatever. But I just think that, this is something that they should just leave alone now. Let's cut it short right now. Leave it alone because this thing can go really bad. It can get really bad because, when you're talking about somebody's mom, this thing could get ugly. You see what I'm saying? You talk about somebody's mom, dead, and you showing pictures of somebody's mom, it could get ugly. But I just think personally that they all should did this and go about their business and let it go. Let, how they say, let bygones be bygones. I feel like they should let bygones be bygones and move on with their life and forget this ever happened, because nothing could come good about this. What could come good about this? Keep talking about Tiny, disrespecting her when she ain't had nothing to do with this. She's innocent. She's innocent just as well as 50 Mom is innocent. Like, you should have been coming at 50. Like, I get it, you hurt, you wounded because this nigga done post your mom on the internet, but that's not nothing new. Your mom is out there. She a public figure. You can't really get butt hurt about that. And that's, you know, there ain't no pun intended, but you really can't get butt hurt about that because your mom is a public figure and that's bound to happen. I'm quite sure you saw that picture. I'm quite sure that wasn't nothing new to you because that picture old as dirt. So, you know, it is what it is. But you got to let it go. You got to let it go and move on. I know it's hard to hear, but leave that alone. Leave that to T.I. Let T.I. handle, you know what I mean, man business. Yeah, you a young man, but you ain't a man. You not 50 Cent age. You not your dad age. Let your dad and them handle that. But that's just my opinion on about what took place with this situation. I think, you know, all parties involved are wrong. All parties involved is dead wrong. 50 wrong for the way he acted. T.I. wrong for the way he jumped out there and tried to, you know, grab a verse battle. And King is wrong for bringing up, you know, 50 Cent mom, dead mom. And 50 Cent is wrong for bringing Tiny into it. Now, if it would have just stayed on with T.I. and 50 Cent and they could have came out and had songs and went at each other in songs and music or whatever, T.I. got a new album coming out and I get it. You know, cats do the most when they got their album coming out because they want to bring attention to it. And maybe that was the case. But now you in a firefight, you know what I mean? And it don't look good, you know, because now you in the firefight with a toxic dude that won't stop. That he will drag the internet, you know, comb the internet for anything and everything that you done wrong. Yeah, this boy's toxic. Leave him alone. Back out now. Back out. Hear the alarms and leave that situation alone. It's just as simple as that. And I just, you know, that's just my opinion. But I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about it. Hit me in the comments and tell me who y'all think is wrong in this. Do y'all think all parties involved is wrong? T.I., 50 Cent, and King? Or do y'all think 50 Cent is just wrong? Or do y'all think T.I. is wrong for even jumping out there, you know, out of an airplane with no parachute, thinking that you can just bully a verse, you know what I mean, a verse battle to promote your album, you know what I mean? That was stupid. But y'all let me know in the comments who wrong. Who wrong? Who y'all think wrong or right? Do y'all think 50 Cent owed him apology, or do you think King owed 50 Cent apology for saying what he said about his mom? Or do y'all think it's just good for hip-hop, let them do what they gonna do, let them, you know what I mean, let the blood shed and let them fan themselves out between who gonna stop first? Y'all let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, all right? It's your boy, and I'm out. Peace.